in the future. Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky Daily. That means we're daily, doesn't it? I think that's what that means.
Monday through Friday.
Weekend. I didn't have a lot of business over the weekend, but I thank God. I had enough business all week to not have to have, and I'm not bragging. I'm not throwing in people. I'm not.
You're busy enough.
I'm not.
I'm
not shaming people who don't have business. That's stupid shit. Anyway, let's get into the news. Inventory. We're up to 725,249 nationwide. That's another 11,589 added to the 10,000 last week. Yes, sir. You got a question?
I got a question. Remember the new jobs numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this accurate?
Inventory is different than new jobs. This isn't done by the government. I think.
Remember the week we were down negative 689 or something?
Yeah, that was right after the week we were only up 600.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, this is a lot of stuff to do with condos.
Yeah,
there's like 1.5 million condos that are 30 years and older that have to go through that in Florida. Are you looking at your news?
Yeah, trying to find something.
All right. The real estate industry. Okay, so I was reading a lot of stuff, and I like this phrase that I saw. The real estate industry leaves survival mode behind and focuses on opportunity.
What?
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Yeah. The trigger lead bill, one of them, there's a couple of them, was slid into the defense spending package.
The trigger leads.
Yeah, trigger leads is when we run hard pull credit report.
And
they
everybody
sell that.
calls
They sell that to all these companies, and they're finally making it illegal to do that. The Home Buyers Privacy Protection Act of 2024 is a Senate bill introduced last December, and it targets mortgage trigger leads, which have been incorporated into the fiscal 2025 National Defense Authorization Act. Wow. I think that's going in for a vote in the next week or so.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. Ribbit. The bill, blah, 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 blah. All right. Let's get into some real estate news. Did you know 49% of agents sell one home or none in the last year?
Yes. Isn't that sad?
70% manage 5 or fewer sales. With over 1.5 million agents in the United States, this report I was reading parts out that part-time agents now make up a significant portion of the workforce.
Well, I think using the
nationwide,
word, but I think
significant.
I think you using the word workforce is a misnomer.
Oh,
because they're not really working. They just have a license.
Yeah, well, that's the one we get into next. In Florida, there are one real estate agent for every 102 people.
That's why when you're in Florida and you get pulled over, they ask for your real estate license.
Yeah, they're like,
because not everybody has a driver's license.
Right. Yeah, same thing. That was a joke in California. It used to be the same way in California. 56% of agents at Coldwell Banker selling either with 0 or no home or in Orlando, Florida last year.
0 or 1.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, selling 0.
Or so it's either 1 or 0.
1 or 0.
Yeah. And the biggest problem they say is in 26 states, including Washington, D.C., if you consider that a state.
Yeah.
You don't need a high school diploma to enter the field.
Well, that's obvious here too.
And the average cost to obtain a license around $600.
Did you know interest rates are 4.25%?
Yeah. So don't do that shit. This means anybody can become an agent, which compounds the issues that you guys face. And so they need to actually change it like they did in the financial industry with the financial planners, where the financial planners didn't even have to have a degree.
Right.
And they were telling you what you should do with your money.
Yeah.
I think the same thing should happen. I mean, with us, we got multiple licenses, and you actually have to study each year for, to get the license. And then it's each year you have to do additional tests each year.
Yeah, we don't really have to study.
No, you do every 4 years. It's the same stuff. I don't even take.
Well, we got to do, I think it's ethics.
I have my broker's license, so I know exactly what you have.
Yeah, but ethics and agency, I think it's every other year you have to renew. You have to do that class again. In fact, I'm probably due for it again.
That is through your real estate 45 hours or whatever to get whatever. That's all part of that. So that they take it one time every 4 years.
No, the ethics and agency.
I think that might be in time with the car or NAR.
It is with car.
That's not with the actual DRE.
No, DRE doesn't care. Yeah. DRE doesn't care anyway. That's why the level to pass is so low, because it's
money,
income,
money grab.
Yeah, money grab.
Alvina, thanks for the laugh.
Yeah, and she did, and Oksana did a thumbs up.
All right. So this week, tons of news.
Where?
Not today. Case-Shiller Home Price Index, FHFA Price Housing Index is tomorrow. So we'll find out how much more they went up, as we already know. Let's see, 5.1.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's my number.
Okay.
That was Tuesday. Wednesday's mortgage applications, new home sales, mortgage applications going to show last week they're up 500%. That's how it is in my world. Thursday, durable good orders, GDP second quarter final read, initial jobless claims, which will be down, pending home sales, which will be up, and PCE on Friday. These are all my predictions. Let's see if I'm right.
Oh,
Personal consumption expenditures. One of the problems we're having is the Fed thinks the inflation might be too cool now.
what?
Yeah.
So what?
They're worried about that. They're worried about
what
that.
do you think is going to be up?
I think
Pending home sales.
Yeah, and I think initial jobless claims will be down. Mortgage applications will be up like 500%. Yeah, okay, it can't be 500%, but you know what I mean. It'll be over 100 and something year over year. The Case-Shiller and all that average will 5.1.
Okay, got it written down.
Yeah, it's probably going to come at 4.7 though.
It's close.
So today, mortgage-backed securities. Let's do it with the 10-year. The 10-year's up again. So I put that article on Friday. Why did mortgage rates go up when the Fed lowered? Because they don't run in the same troughs, and they're totally two different indices. Or they could be going on the same street, but in different directions. Oh my God, I finally said it right. 3.77. So that's where we are. 10-year. We were down in the 3.6s. The mortgage-backed securities are negative 6 basis points. That really doesn't mean anything to you right now until you go to get a rate. But rates are good compared to where we were 6 months ago, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah. How cool is that?
Well, it's better, but that gets back to the, I think this could be for everybody. The real estate industry leaves survival mode behind and focuses on opportunity, which they should have been focusing on opportunity the whole time, like we've been saying.
I think most of us that are been in the game for a long time, we're focusing on opportunity. We weren't getting mired up in the BS.
What game were we in?
The real estate game.
Is that what it is?
The game of the real estate.
Yeah, even the home builders have a rosier outlook that mortgage rates are following.
Well, yeah,
of course. I mean,
they're not. The home builders aren't. They may have class action lawsuits because they put the hall light 2 inches off center, but they don't have to deal with NRA throwing us under the bus.
They call me constantly. It's like, I'm not going to donate.
Yeah.
But
I'll show you my gun.
No, I'm not going to show anybody a gun.
So anyway,
I don't have guns.
Yeah, you have cannons. Hark, who goes there?
I don't know. That's all. I mean, there's not a ton of news, and maybe you shouldn't be focused on news. Maybe you should be focused on clients. Call your old clients. Every client I called, I had so much business from the 5 I called, I couldn't do anything else. And I'm not bragging. It's just you need to. I don't only have 5 clients, but I would just make an example. You call people, you talk to them. What are your plans? What are you doing? I know a lot of people who are looking to move, and they just need some help helping them.
Yep.
That.
Helping them. Yep, absolutely. It's back to business as normal.
There was a lady in, so there's a company that was, I forget what it's called. I really didn't want to name, but basically she got this information and it's like, we'll sell your home and help you move to your next place. And so they came to the place, they signed her up for $100,000. They're going to buy her place for her. They said they were going to move you to the place in Buffalo, New York. Well, they gave her an airplane ticket. And they were going to supposedly move her stuff, but she was in a hospital that week, and now she's getting sued by them for breach of contract.
How?
She's 91 years old because she was in the hospital. She didn't do what she's supposed to do. She didn't get out.
Oh my Lord!
So they're actually countersuing for taking advantage of an elderly person because she didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah.
And speaking of not understanding what's going on, I get a lot of times where people complain that they have to sign their loan estimate and their CD multiple times.
Yeah.
Why do I have to sign this again? You mean that whole hard thing about click?
Yeah.
Click. The reason that you're signing these things multiple times is they don't want another 2006 where people go, I don't remember it was an adjustable. It never said on anything. Really, there's a signature right here. I didn't read that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You signed it 15 times.
So you probably at least perused it one time. Right?
Now, well, you hope. Yeah. And another thing is people, if it's been a year since you bought your house, you're going to have supplemental taxes, and your taxes are going to go up much higher. I've had multiple people who I'm taking care of now is because they got transferred to Mr. Cooper, and I'm not knocking Mr. Cooper, but it just seems like it's a rash. So if you want business, just contact Mr. Cooper's business people.
Yeah.
And
customers.
Yeah, they're customers, and their impound accounts all messed up. I have a guy right now where his total number is 500 and it should be 754. And so when I save him almost $400, he says, I'm only saving $80 now. No, look at the principal and interest payment, not the actual. I don't control your taxes and insurance. It's not my fault. People didn't keep it up. And plus your insurance just went up by another $30.
Insurance went up by $30.
Yeah. Well, first of all, he's got a house in Houston. He's paying $1,900 a year for home insurance. What do you got? Some mansion? I think somebody needs to go call USAA.
Yeah, that's a lot. That seems like a lot.
I think that's extremely a lot.
Yeah, I don't pay that.
You don't?
No, I don't pay anywhere near that.
I don't either.
It's like $800.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't get it. Does he back up against a burn pit or something?
He's in the middle of the rain. The what's that forest in Princess Bride where it goes pop, 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 and then explodes?
I have no idea.
You have to watch that movie.
No. Yeah. I did it once. That was enough.
No, it's one of my favorites.
Well, congratulations. Mine said It's a Wonderful Life. And
I know it is.
Enough. I don't need to see it again. I can tell you the
just
story.
Don't want everybody to be living in a Pottersville.
No, I do not. And if you keep going the way we're going, that Pottersville is just called Black Rock.
It is. It really is.
All right. That's all I have for today.
I didn't really have anything, but
but it's a new day. You don't really have much unless it's Wednesday or Friday.
Wednesday or Friday, numbers. Anyway, everybody make it a great week. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's what I think.
You think?
I do.
Okay.
Therefore, I am.
All right. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate it. If you like what we do here, just subscribe, let us know, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Make it a great day.
We will. Thanks. Bye.